Hey, what's good? What's good? What's going on? I wanted to do a quick little video real quick just to point out my point. There's an interesting statement that Christ says to Pilate, and he says it's in John 18:36, and Jesus answered, "The kingdom is not of the world." Now, what does Christ mean by that? He said it right there. And answered Jesus, "The kingdom is not of this world." The world is Cosmos 2889. Now, what's interesting here is most people confuse this with Earth, like Jesus isn't from Earth or something, like he's an alien, like the kingdom isn't of Earth. When I could compile many scriptures indicating the exact contrary. Yes, it is. It is for the living. It is at hand. It matters right here, right now. It's not going to count when you're dead. Okay, it's not going to count when you're dead. And that's what's so concerning about the current Christian doctrine under that understanding. It's got y'all on standby just waiting to die. It reminds me of that parable of the man on the rooftop that I recently just posted something about that just a minute ago too. That's why it's fresh on the mind. But it's very important that we understand what Christ is talking about when he says this world, these cosmos. Where'd it go? Right there, 2889. Because my claim is that he is not talking about no dirt clod, no third rock from the sun. He's not talking about the earth as in, the crust of the clay. He's not talking, that's a different story, actually. The altars and the animated clays and all that. But that's not what he's talking about. These cosmos, let's just take a peek. Let's dive in. I'm tired of blah, 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 blah. Let me just show you. That's not what he told Pilate. So here we have Cosmos 2889 Greek Strongs. And right down here, it gives you a general definition, the world, universe, worldly affairs. And that's what we're going to get into because that's what it did. Also, the inhabitants of the world and adornment. Okay. Now, our verse specifically was John, what was it? 1836. So let's just scroll down here to where we can find it because they give you several representations as far as the context of what the term was indicating in the verse and being described and relayed in the information and the message. So we're going to scroll. There's ungodly. We're getting close. Worldly affairs right there. Number 7, worldly affairs, because it's indicated John 18:36. Okay, now the whole worldly affairs, This definition goes on and on and on. So let me just quote Thayer's Greek lexicon: an act of harmonious arrangement of constitution, order, and government. So when Christ told Pilate, "My kingdom is not of this world," what he's really saying is my kingdom isn't of your government. I am not a citizen of yours. I do not belong to Rome. I do not give to Caesar what is not his. That's the beauty of your Romans 13:1, when you get to choose your exousia, which is your higher powers, your liberty. That is your ability to choose God, just as Cain did. Just as Cain did. Now, this is vital, too, because Cain was marked and protected, just as all these systems are. I don't know if you've noticed that, but God marks and protects these evil systems, and he uses them for those that wish to participate to punish the wicked due to your covetousness. It's amazing. He says it straight up. He said, "You are of your father, the devil. He was a murderer and a liar and a thief from the beginning." And it's real simple. All you got to do, which is debatable, I kind of say Eve might be, because it all depends on how you look at a lie. Because when her knowledge came in through the garden and that serpent, her knowledge left out a little clue and allowed for, the twisting of the scripture because she added something to it. You ain't supposed to do that, and that because it's yes, no's. Okay, you're not supposed to discuss, make covenants or oaths or anything beyond that because it's your own serpent in the garden, and that type of wisdom causes contamination. It creates sin. You're suddenly off target. You're no longer in God's bow, in his promise. You're off the target all of a sudden. You're in sin. And that lie is both stealing and murdering. So it's debatable. But Cain, he's the one who really went gung-ho with it. He embraced it. Eve, is conjecture and speculation, but it's possible she repented after that. Because I don't see her getting active and running off eastward, you know what I mean, to create body politics in the city of Enoch, of disciples through citizenship, creating a body politic of fatherless, outside of Christ, bastard children, the Leviathan, the flood in the earth, the giants in the earth. I didn't see her doing that. Because we all slip and fall with our own thoughts. That's why God tells us, don't be speaking whole thoughts. What's wrong with you? So anyway, back on topic. That's what Christ's speaking on when it comes to this cosmos thing. He's not talking about the universe. You know what I'm saying? He's not talking about the earth. Okay? He's not saying he's an alien. You know what I mean? He's saying, I'm not of your government. I'm not a citizen. I don't give to Caesar. You know what I mean? That's what Christ said. I don't belong to you. And Pilate agreed with him. Matter of fact, he even posted it up on one of the royal proclamations that the Roman curator that he had at the title position that he was in, which he's nonfiction, by the way. Pilate nonfiction. So, yeah, deal with that. Anyway, just rambling on at this point, but Jesus is not of this government. He doesn't belong to a government. Why would you make an oath to a surrogate father? You belong to the Father, the Most High. So there's that. What? Why are you over here on my things, man? Hey, you little terrorist! The hell's wrong with you, man? Get down! Hey, I'm speaking. I'm about to get a squirt gun in here. Oh man, I'm about to get a squirt gun in here.